We knew Luke Bryan's brother died, but we had no idea the impact he had had on his life while he was alive. A new documentary allows fans to hear Luke and Chris talk and sing. Spoiler alert, he's not a good singer, and that's his mom and dad talking. I'm Addison Hager, and Luke told me that having his brother's voice in the documentary was important.
Like even my children, being able to hear my brother's voice for the first time and know what he sounds like and stuff like that is on the inside of the family is what really makes this docu-series special.
Luke Bryan's new 5-part docu-series titled Luke Bryan, My Dirt Road Diary follows the 5-time Entertainer of the Year winner through the ups and downs in his life that have led him to where he is in his career thus far. Aside from his story itself, the docu-series is interwoven with old home video, interviews, and personal footage of life on the road. The docu-series debuted on August 6th, and you can catch it on IMDB TV, which is Amazon's free streaming service. Growing up, Bryan had 2 older siblings, Kelly and Chris. There was a pretty significant age gap between the older 2 and Luke, so growing up, Kelly was almost like another mother to her brother. And Chris was his younger brother's hero. It was Chris that introduced Luke to country music, even though Luke noted that, quote, he was the worst singer on planet Earth. He couldn't sing anything. Although Chris couldn't carry a tune, it didn't stop him from loving country music. And it was a time Chris attended a Garth Brooks concert that changed everything for Luke. In the docu-series, Bryan expressed that when his brother came home from the Brooks concert, he gushed to Luke about how the atmosphere was electric. No one sat down the entire time. It was at that moment that Bryan knew when he performed, he wanted to entertain people to the point they wouldn't want to sit down. Hit that thumbs up button if you think the singer has nailed that aspect. In the series, when it gets to talking about Chris's death, you see rare footage of Bryan's dad recounting the event, as well as footage of his mom, who, normally a happy-go-lucky type of personality, is seen serious. Raw emotion can be seen in both parents' eyes. That although many years have passed, it never gets easy. Just days before Luke had planned to pack up his life and move to Nashville, Chris tragically died in a car accident in 1995 at the age of 26. Chris was on the way to a Halloween party when the woman he was driving with missed a turn, taking the pair off the country road and into a tree. Both were killed. Bryan would shelve his Nashville plans to be with his family. Years would pass, and it was his dad, Tommy, that encouraged his son to head out and pursue his singing career in Nashville. While Chris's death is widely known, it's the intimate, never-seen-before footage of the brother duo throughout the first 2 episodes of the docu-series that gives a tangible idea of how close the brothers and their bond was. There's footage at Chris at home parties, fishing with Luke, and driving around in the old Silverado Luke sings about in Songs You Never Heard.
I can hear you singing along to songs you never heard.
Yeah, you get to ride with them at times. It's pretty special. While Kelly doesn't appear, her husband Ben does, which is surprising because he died in 2014. But Ben plays a big role in the first episode, and you really get a sense that he was that older brother who busted your chops when you needed it. Of course, when Ben died, he left behind 3 kids, one of whom went to live with Luke and his wife Caroline.
That will be the most tense part about having this out is just watching how they react. Certainly when when Till sees his dad, getting interviewed. I mean, nobody ever had a better father and son bond than Till and his dad. And so, and all of the children really do a good job at handling their emotions of what they've been through. And even yesterday was Lee's birthday, and, they all posted stuff on Instagram, and that's just an amazing thing that they do, that they still honor them. And so I think they're just going to love seeing their parents, seeing footage.
Bryan admits the docu-series will be emotional for him to watch. However, he hopes his decision to share his story will make a broad impact. Quote, in our family, it's going to be something really emotional to watch. And I think that's part of the reason why we tell the story. We tell the story to let people know if they're having stuff in their life that's challenging and tough, that they are not alone. I'm Addison Hager with Taste of Country. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for subscribing.